Bitcoin right now hanging by a thread. It's at 29,856. This is the crypto market update. It's Tuesday, July 18th. It's 9:41 a.m. and we're going to dive straight into it. We're going to cover the dollar, bond yields, of course. We're going to look at the altcoin season pulse chart. This is what I like to call it. Bitcoin dominance, total crypto market cap, the altcoin market cap. Look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, XLM, and HBAR as well too, because HBAR is showing some strength. We saw some news out of HBAR last night. I think partnering with a central bank for I don't know if it was CBDC or cross-border payments or tokenization, but it was some pretty big news. So we're going to dive into all that in this market update. So if you're new here, subscribe with the notification bell, leave a like and a comment. Hey, for the Stargate VIPs, the premiums that have been in this Litecoin trade, it's toying with us, man. It's like watching paint dry. And yesterday in the Discord was so fun, just like waiting for it to go and chopping it up, joking around. We're still above $91, no sweat on that for the moment, but we'll dive into that more in depth. But I will say this, we hit it big on this Litecoin trade, this Litecoin levy. I'm immediately hopping in my car and driving all the way to Florida. So if we hit this, count on that being the case. So let's dive into it. We got the bond yields right now. We have the trend line coming up. We broke it. And if we put this shorter term low to the high up here, we're right now breaking this micro 786. Where can we target the 1618 breakdown extension? If we take this low up to the high up here, and honestly, if I just grabbed it from here instead, let's say from this move, the 786 and the 1618 line up. So I would say if we break down from here, we're going to target 3.45%. So that's for the bond yields, and the momentum is headed down for the bond yields. You can clearly see that with the stock RSI, TSI, MACD. If we look at the dollar still has that 1 day prepare to buy soon. If we look at the 2-day chart, we just flashed a 2-day prepare to buy soon. Last time we flashed that was July 23rd, 2020. So it was, July 23rd, 2020. So what this insinuates to me is more of a meltdown in the dollar. When we see these higher time frame prepare to buy soons, like the 1 day prepare to buy soon that we saw back here, which we had said and called out, was similar to back here when it happened. And now we have the 2-day prepare to buy soon. Oh wait, it just like went away. There it is. All right, so we got the 2-day prepare to buy soon. And then if we look, do we have the 3-day prepare to buy soon? We don't have the 3-day. And it's funny because it looks like the 2-day prepare to buy soon is flashing, not flashing, flashing, not flashing. So we're at a critical moment for the dollar as far as what it's trying to decide to do here. I would say by the end of the day, if we do see that 2-day prepare to buy soon, that vertical green flashing, then we've continued to melt down in the dollar if we see that. So I want to see that vertical green pop back up for the dollar to see more downside. And we do have the momentum headed to the downside as well too. On the 2-day chart, on the 3-day chart, we have broken the 200 moving average here. We don't want to see us get back above 100 and stay there for multiple days. We want to see us maintain below 100. If we look at the 1-week chart, we're right now holding support on the 200 moving average, and that's why we want to break down from this level we touched down at 99.60. So then, because I believe if we break that level, we're going to come down to this 200 simple moving average, which is around 98.25. And every single time we break, we shoot up above 100 and back down below like 99, we melt up. Big crypto market melt up when we did it in 2017, 2021, and we're this close to doing it now. So let's dive into the stock market. We're riding this trend line up, holding it as support. We're coming up here to retest these highs back December 2021. Nothing new as far as this goes. We're just going to keep riding this trend line up until we ultimately break it, if we do. Then the altcoin season pulse chart. It looks like we're doing a bear flag right now. So we have this massive capitulation. We're kind of channeling up right now. And what I want to see is a breakdown from this support trend line. And the extension would be, you take this candle, you clone it, and then you drag it to where we would break down from. And we would come down to here. And that's a pretty substantial drop. And that's 2.5%. And we would be breaking the 12-hour 200 moving average, which would be super bullish. Because when this whole time was really when the altcoins were firing up in 2023. But as soon as we flipped this bullish, we held the 200 moving average. The altcoins haven't performed the best. There's only been a select few. So if we can break down from here and keep continuing down, we're going to see another across the board altcoin melt up and another altcoin season. You can see that by looking at the Bitcoin dominance on the 1 week chart. You have multiple sell warnings. We're touching this support trend line right now multiple times. We're literally a hair away. If we break down below this level, we're literally a hair away from a massive altcoin season. And it's going to be exciting times because, I mean, we hit the XRP levy long. We're plotting a Litecoin levy long. And then there's going to be so much more opportunity. Maybe we'll plot a HBAR levy long or other levy longs. And like, it's a come up when you hit these. Like, I just updated my portfolio this morning, and looking at what it was before we hit that levy long to now, it's like, damn, it's a come up. So I'm hoping that we can hit it again and again and again. But right now we're dialed in on the one that we're focused on. So let's see how that plays out. But Bitcoin dominance, if we can see this breakdown, it's looking very great for our position there. If we look at the total crypto market cap, the 6 hour chart, we're holding this support trend line, and we have this low to this high up here. We're holding the 786. So I want to continue to see that to hold. So around 1.16 trillion is the level I really want to see us hold above for the total crypto market cap. If we look at the signals here and go back to that 6 hour chart, no prepare to buy soon yet. Let's look at the 4 hour chart. No prepare to buy soon. Let's look at the 3 hour. So nothing on the 3 hour. Let's look at the 2 hour. Nothing on the 2. Let's look at the 1. So we got a 1 hour prepare to buy soon. The last 1 hour prepare to buy soon is like back here, hit the top, hit the bottom, back here, hit the bottom, hit the bottom. So I'm thinking right here, if we can flash that vertical blue buy now, especially after testing the 786, and then from this low to this high, we're probably testing that micro 786 as well too. If we can curl back up here, then we'll start to rip up and give another run at 1.2 trillion and getting above that to then ultimately come up to 1.3 trillion. Let's look at the altcoin market cap. So we're on the 4 hour chart. What I really want to see is on the 4 hour chart, I want to see this TSI cross up ASAP. I don't want to see this go below the 0 line. I want to see this cross up ASAP. We want to see it curl up above the 0 line because that's positive bullish territory, and below is negative bearish territory. So we want to see this curl up ASAP. And if we look at where we're at and holding support on, you can see that we held support there. We came back down to it again. We have the void line, the bottom band acting as support. We have this 50 moving average acting as support. We have the stock RSI cooled off. The RSI is basically doing some hidden bullish divergence because we have an equal low in the RSI, but we have a higher low in the price action. So I'm thinking more upside for these altcoins here. And we're at the precipice of some fun times. We've already experienced it the other day, and I think we're going to continue. So now we're looking at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has 3 4 hour prepare to buy soons, and we're holding up. We're like holding on for dear life here, which is solid because when you see these prepare to buy soons, usually it means that price is going to fall. So you're preparing to buy soon because you want to buy when prices fall, and we wait for that vertical blue buy now signal to know that we're confirmed done falling or we're about to head up. The last time we flashed a 4 hour buy now was back here June 16th. We ripped up. We had the sell now right here. We're at the same level, and we have 3 prepare to buy soons right now. It's solid. We want to see us reclaim back above 30K, ultimately 30,300. And really, I feel most comfortable if we can reclaim back above 30,500. If we get back above 30,500, I'm feeling really good. But really want to see us get back above 30K and 30,300. But right now we're still maintaining the levels. We haven't broken structure. We take this horizontal line like that. We see we had our wick there, and we're close to this level, and that's around 29,575. We actually wicked lower here. So like we went down to 29,500 at our lowest. So if we were to take, say, that low there to our highest point, we broke the 786 right now, but yeah, getting back above like 29,950 would be solid for us. So really, if we can see a 3 hour buy now signal flash, we haven't seen it yet, then we will ultimately get that 4 hour buy now signal. And then we have a 6 hour prepare to buy soon. We have an 8 hour prepare to buy soon. We have a 9 hour prepare to buy soon, I think. Yep, we have 2 9 hour prepare to buy soons. Look at in the 11 hour chart, we have a prepare to buy soon. So in the 11 hour as well. So we could be in for a little bit of a sell-off for Bitcoin today. We got to watch it because usually when we see these prepare to buy soons or prepare to sell soons, we go in the direction that the signal's flashing. Like prepare to buy soon, we kept falling. Prepare to buy soon, that was ultimately the bottom. We went up. Prepare to buy soon, we kept falling. Sell warning, we kept going up, right? So like I want to see us maintain this key market structure, but ultimately start to see the 3-hour buy now flash, the 4-hour buy now flash, because ultimately that would say to me, all right, we're going to hold this level and we can give it another try back up here. But yeah, definitely keep this on the radar. Bitcoin today, we got to watch the dollar, the Bitcoin, and those key market drivers, because right now the dollar's at 100 flat. We had said we don't want to get back above there. So we want to see us get rejected where we're at now. But if we do pull up, we might fill this gap up here. We still have that gap around 101.66. But yeah, I think we're at the 786 on a micro level from that high down to the low. Yeah, around 100.05 is that level. If we break above there, I would say first stop 100.56, then 101.163. But let's take a look at that momentum though, because like if we go to the 4-hour chart, yeah, I mean, like we got above the 50 line. We're starting to cross up. The pink's starting to come up. The TSI looked like it was going to cross down. It's starting to rip up. We see the MACD flashing green. So it does look like the dollar may have a little bit of a rebound. Sometimes that necessarily doesn't. Honestly, like the dollar going down ever since like a week or two ago, Bitcoin hasn't done anything. So maybe the dollar going up might help lift Bitcoin up. That's a possibility. So we'll see how that plays out. If we take a look at Litecoin's at 90.90 right now. And I'm looking on the right side. We're waiting for, actually, let me pull both these up because on the left side is Litecoin to Bitcoin. On the right side is Litecoin to USD. And we're really waiting for the 6-hour buy now on Litecoin to Bitcoin and the 6-hour buy now on Litecoin USD. We're holding the 200 moving average on the 6-hour chart. On the 12-hour chart, we're holding it. Let's look back over here as well too. Are we holding it? We're holding the bottom void line. We're below the 200 moving average on Litecoin and Bitcoin. We're holding it on the USD chart. So we want to see that maintain to hold. And we're at the 786, which is 89.84. 89.84. And we do have some hidden bullish divergence because we have a lot of selling pressure, less selling pressure, but we've actually gone lower in the price. So we do have some hidden bullish divergence there. I just want to see us get back above 92.50. First 91.50, then 92.50. Then if we can get above 93.50, I'm feeling excited. But first we need to take out 91.50. And then we can also target that 786. So if we take this low to the high up here, I'm sorry, let me grab the right one. 87.33. So 87.33 is where that 786 is. So that is still in the cards. So keep that on the radar. But right now, it seems like we're holding up. We got to watch those key things, the dollar, Bitcoin, etc. So that's Litecoin. And then if we look at Litecoin against all the rest of the altcoins, on the 12-hour chart, we have prepare to buy soons. And we had this low to this high. We're on the 786. We've held it for like 24 or 36 hours now. And we have this blue coming down, trying to cross below that 50 line, which is solid. We want to see that because look at last time it did that right over here. We go up. So that would mean that the bearish momentum is done. If this pink can cross up through, then we'll rip up. And that's going to coincide with Litecoin's USD price going up. And that's what we're looking for. XRP is starting to fire up today on the 6-hour chart. We're giving another little test up here. It's at 76.34. We have this trend line coming up like this. We have the 6-hour chart, the MACD starting to curl in now. We have this coming down like this. So we have this little triangle going. If I cut out this wick here. So yeah, we're close to a moment. I'm sure if I cut out this wick and I grab from this high down to this low, we hit the 786. And then if I grab this high down to this low, I think we hit the 786 there too. So getting above 77.5 would be solid because then we can start to target 85, 84, 85, and maybe retest even 93 or even head up over $1. I definitely also believe that XRP could hit $1.30, $1.50, even $1.80, maybe even all-time highs, depending on how fast it can run here, because the countdown's on. Usually 30 days, 21 to 30 days, and we just saw it happen July 13th. So we got about till the first week of August to really see what it can do here. So I want to see some movement out of XRP for sure, especially because we already closed the weekly candle and we closed the weekly candle above the 200 moving average up here. Let me see if it's, yeah, on the weekly chart, we're way above the 200 moving average. If we go to the 2-week chart, we're way above the 200 moving average, the 50 moving average. We're seeing the cross up. We're about to flip green in the EMA ribbon. Last time we seen that was the start of the bull market. We're here, in my opinion. We've been saying it for months now that July was going to be fireworks. We're seeing a 3-hour buy now signal. We're seeing a nice MACD pump up here. We're seeing the pink cross above the blue. Last time we saw the blue cross above the pink was when we tanked. Now we're ripping. What happens on the left happens on the right. So yeah, definitely want to see us get above and hold above 86 cents. If we look at XLM, 12-hour chart, we're holding this key market structure here around 12.5. That's the level I want to see us hold so we can try to keep popping up for short-term upside. That's our short-term upside must hold level. If we break it, we could easily come down to like 11.5, but it's not much of a fall. Really, I think XRP, if XRP goes, XLM is going to go. If we look at the 3-day chart, we're getting hung up by this 200 moving average here. If we can just crack above 14 cents, get a 3-day candle close, or even better, a weekly candle close above that level, then we're in for more upside. And where could we target? Where could we target for XLM? From that high down to this low, we actually tapped the 786. I would say we would target the 19-20 cent level again. Try to get up there. So fun times are ahead, and we have the momentum right now for a lot of these coins. Look at the 2-week chart crossing up here in the TSI. We saw the 3-week buy now signal flashing for XLM as well too. We had said when it was back down low on our past video, I think it was like on the morning of July 13th before everything ripped up, that hey, when it was flashing the 3-week buy now for XRP back in March, it went like at least 50%. So we were calling for XLM by the end of the month to hit 15 cents. We exceeded that, went to 19 cents. We pulled back down. We're at 13 cents. But yeah, we're in for more. We're definitely in for more. Look at this cross up here. And this is something I want to say because XLM is front running what H-bar is about to do, in my opinion. Because if we look at the 3-week chart for H-bar, see how this stock RSI is like at this 50 line and we're about to cross up. And we have the prepare to buy soons, just like XLM did. We had the prepare to buy soon. The stock RSI went close to this 50 line and it crossed up. Like H-bar is about to pull one of these moves. So I'm hoping we can hit the Litecoin one first and then hopscotch into H-bar to hit that one, because then we'll hit the trifecta levy long and it'll be an amazing back-to-back-to-back trade. So I'm watching H-bar heavy. Stargate VIPs get H-bar on your radar as far as if you're day trading. If Litecoin's not doing anything, at least you can hit some gains on H-bar in the meantime. But I'm liking H-bar here. I actually bought some more spot this morning. We have this trend line coming down. I think we're going to break above it. And I think we could easily get to 7.5 cents, which is like a 50% move or a 40% move. But I don't think we stop there. Like equivalent, that's like H-bar getting up to 12.5 cents. Going 1-for-1 with XLM. So I'm liking XLM where it's at. XRP dominance looking amazing. XRP against Bitcoin looking amazing. Retesting these highs up here. XRP against ETH looking amazing as well too. So fun times are ahead, guys. We're watching Bitcoin. We're watching Litecoin. We're watching all the altcoin season pulse chart. We want to see this breakdown. We're watching the dollar. It seemed like it got rejected from that 100 level. So far so good, but we got to have eagle eyes on it today to ensure that we're not getting burned here. So that's going to be it, guys. That's it for the crypto market update. I'm not going to do a newsletter. I might do a newsletter today. I'm going to do a newsletter today. No deep dive. It's my birthday today, so I'm going to be doing some personal things that I've been trying to get done for like months now. But as I'm doing that, I'm going to be in the Discord, keeping people updated, watching the charts, watching these levy long trades, and keeping the Stargate VIPs updated with all that and how that's going. So if you're not already in the Discord, link will be in the bio. If you want to get access to premium, now's the time to do it. Now is the time to do it. Let me tell you that. So join the Discord. Link is in the bio. It's Rob at Stargate. Hit me up ASAP, like today. I'll get you linked up with Eric and we'll get you on a Stargate VIP premium plan. Now's the time to do it, because if you're getting into premium while we're currently like taking trades or while we're already in the trade, you're going to be left on the sideline. So now's the time to do it as we're gearing up to strike heavy right before this massive alt season. So that's going to be it. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment, share this video. Let me know what you think. Are we about to dump below 29K for Bitcoin, or are we about to hold above? You let me know in the comments. So I'll see you guys in the Discord and in the next video.